What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tyler and behind me we have the Sandstorm, and today we're going to be doing a install on the tailgate here. This is a gift I got for my birthday and I'm super excited because it's something I had saved in my Amazon cart for a while now. So super excited to get this installed, and before I show you what it is, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and let's roll the intro. Okay, so I have the mics on. You might still be able to hear the birds because they're super loud today. But anyways, what this is a Molle panel that folds out into a table on the tailgate, which would come in handy if you're making coffee out at camp or cooking something. You can put your grill on it or whatever. But let me go around and actually grab what I'm gonna use it for. So I actually have a first aid kit from my medic that I had bought a while back, and it's been in the canyon for a while. I just went camping in the Bronco, so I moved it over there, but I'm gonna strap this to the tailgate so that it's not moving around or falling around, and it's quick, easy access to it. And I actually, if you guys, I'm not an affiliate or anything, but these kits have a lot of stuff and they're kind of pricey, but I would say they're 100% worth it because of all the stuff that you get in the package. They've got everything you need and the bags are good quality. You can customize them and add things, but they're doing a sale right now, like 20% off this kit right here. I'm gonna link them below if you wanna check them out. Like I said, I'm not an affiliate or anything. I just bought that with my own money, and I actually just bought another one today to keep in the canyon, so I don't have to move them back and forth. But anyways, let's talk about installing this Molle panel. Super easy. Tape stuck to it. There's literally just 4 steps to the instruction manual. You remove this plastic. You've got some T-slider bolts that you stick in, turn, tighten down. You slide this on and then you tighten down a nut, and that's about it. I mean, super easy. And as I was saying, put my first aid kit on there, but I also have like my hatchet and some other things that I can strap to there to get easy access rather than digging under the seats looking for the stuff. So let's go ahead and pop this plastic off. It looks super simple. Let's see how hard it is. So I think we can just stick our hands in here and just, yep, that's it. Just work our way down. And it sounded like I might have lost a clip somewhere. Yeah, I did. It looks like I broke one. But that always happens when you're taking stuff like this off. You're always bound to break one. I broke stuff on the canyon all the time. But anyways, let's get the T-screws. I'll show you what we do there. So this is the nut and washer that's gonna hold the Molle panels onto this. And then you have this, you're gonna slide it in and turn it. And those will slide in like right here, turn it. And that's how you do that. So let me get some tools real quick so we can tighten these down, and then we'll be right back to install this stuff. Okay, so you pretty much, you take this, push it into the crack and turn it, and then you'll tighten this down. And you'll do that on each of the far 4 corners. And then this locking nut is actually, you'll need a 11/16 wrench to tighten these down. And then once you tighten those down, then you'll put the Molle panel on and you'll install the actual locking nuts. And then before I tighten these all the way down, I'm actually gonna open up the Molle panel, set it on there, and make sure these are in the correct spots. Okay, it looks to me that these top ones can just be close because there's room to move them. The bottom ones are the ones that you have to really line up. So once those are lined up, you're pretty good to go. The only thing that's kind of concerning is tightening these down onto this cable running through here. It doesn't look like it's going to push on it all the way, so it shouldn't be a huge problem, but I think they could have had a cutout for this. Okay, so we've got this on, the back bolts are tightened, so now you're going to put your locking washer and then the flat washer onto the bolt, and then you'll put the nut, and this is going to be a 10 mil, and then you'll just tighten these down, and that'll be the install, and then we'll add the accessories once this is installed. And this is a locking nut as well, so it's not going anywhere. Okay, so one thing I found that I'm not a huge fan of is you have to completely unscrew these to get the table to fold down. But it is nice and sturdy. You can definitely set a stove up there and not worry about it falling. But we're gonna put our first aid kit on here. All right, yeah. Then we have our first aid kit. We've got our first aid kit mounted there. So now we can strap some of this other stuff down. I don't know what's Velcro. Oh, that's the, oh. Okay, so this, I didn't realize it, but I guess you have this strap on this My Med kit. And I guess, and then there's a strap behind there. I did not know that. So look at that, you can quickly grab it on the go when it's needed. And then you can come back and strap it back into the Molle and tighten it down. And look at that. Huh. Neato. I guess I gotta buckle it back in though. And then included with this Molle panel are a bunch of straps to use. So like, I'm gonna put on my, put my hatchet on here somewhere, and this will hold it. Okay, so we've got the Molle panel all done. We've got the first aid kit strapped. We've got the shovel, so I can just open this up now. There's the shovel. We have, once I get that closed up, back up, we have the little hand saw, which came in handy this weekend actually. So always keep one of these as backup, even if you have an electric chainsaw. Those come in handy. And then we have the hatchet. And so now I have all my stuff I need. Well, not all the stuff I need, but you know, some of the tools just chilling right here. And then you can unbolt these, and I already showed you it folds down like a table, so that would come in handy if I need to grill, make some coffee or whatever, and all that stuff can stay. I do wish that there were inexpensive options like this for the Canyon. Everything for the Canyon is like the Molle panels that go on the back of the seat. Those are like over $200 for one of them. The stuff that goes in the bed of the truck, over $200. This $100, $120 maybe, I think. I'll link this stuff below. If you have a Bronco, these things are awesome. It's on there. I mean, it's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. We'll see how it does over time, and I'll update you obviously, but that's about all I'm putting on there for now. I don't really know anything else to put on there, but I got a little space. I can move stuff around, so super excited about that. My first real accessory on the Bronco, other than the suspension and tires. But I'll link this below. Anyways, make sure you give this a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.